Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Zach Wheeler.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him looking, and now one away. Here comes Gleyber Torres. That one's in there, 0-1. Wheeler, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a strike in there. Next pitch inside. And the count is even, 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie. And
he's under it at short, puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it for the inning. So the Yanks go in order. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Welcome back. And today on the hill, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bryson Stott leading things off and takes a strike. Popped up, and a foul ball. Chris, you look at Garrett Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates. When he went to Houston, everything changed. More 4-seamers and more reliance on the breaking ball. Next one just misses. And that's ball 1.
Yeah, you credit the analytics and just the great system that the Astros have notoriously had in terms of helping pitchers really discover their potential. But yeah, he's got a great fastball. He's very confident in it, but sometimes that can also hurt him, giving up a lot of home runs.
And he deals. Got him. And 1 gone. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. Misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one drifts inside. The wind of the pitch. Right through there. Got him. 2 out.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Bryce Harper in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. The pitch. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 257 punch-outs. Pretty amazing mark for that historic franchise.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Line drive, base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Runner at first with 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cole a check to first. Harper's back in a dive. Pitch out, but no action. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Harper runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And a pitch. Swung on, belted, back there. That'll touch down off the base of the fence, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Trey Turner at the plate. And that one fouled off. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. The pitch looked like it was a little bit up.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down. 1-2 now. And that just misses.
That's the ball.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Nick Castellanos waits on deck. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Phillies with the run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
27. Giancarlo Stanton.
The pitch. And that's a little high. This to third, and it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And the batter now, Austin Wells. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One out, runner at second. And next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. Ball one, no strikes. But we all know about Anthony Rizzo's skill set on the field. Multiple times at All-Star. Multiple times he's won the Gold Glove. He even won the National League Platinum Glove. But also a guy who won the 2017 Roberto Clemente Award for his work off the field. The 1-0. There's a strike.
Well, just all around the kind of player that you want to have right in the middle of your lineup. He's a leader, and he leads by example. Doesn't seem to be one that talks a whole lot, but his actions are what does the talking for him.
Next pitch is outside. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. That's in there. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. Wells on at second with 2 down. Strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The 1-2. Stays alive. And here it comes. And down on strikes. That's out number 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. The right-hander back to work. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Here comes a pitch. And that's too high.
That's a ball.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Nope, ball.
And another ball. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Called strike right there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading up for the Phillies.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
And that misses off the outside edge. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runner at first with no outs here. Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the righty deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one out to right. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back onto the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 61.
Foul.
And the right-hander back to work.
Ball.
The 1-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. And that's in there for strike 1. Volpe getting to start at shortstop, just 21 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Out towards right center field. Marsh moves under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And now it's even up.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
So now 1 and 2. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a base hit, and that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kiner-Falefa off of first with 2 away. Wheeler with a throw over. Kiner-Falefa dives back in. And that one clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. In the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One hit, one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
The designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
And a pitch. And a strike.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Stott in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is upstairs. And a count 2-1. There's a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh. His first at bat was a strikeout. There goes the runner. It's a pitch out. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, these guys were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
And the 1-0. That one missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Aaron Nola.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The wind to kick the 2-0. There's a strike. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 3. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind and the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. First offering misses the mark. Giancarlo Stanton, who won the National League MVP in 2017 and then was traded immediately to the New York Yankees.
Yeah, the last 2 players to win the MVP and then be traded were both traded to the New York Yankees. Alex Rodriguez, Giancarlo Stanton.
1-1.
They say who went. Chris, and remember, Giancarlo Stanton won the 2016 Home Run Derby at Petco Park.
Yeah, he made that place look like a wiffle ball field.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Got it by him for the K.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now here is Austin Wells. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Two outs. Foul ball there. Pitch misses. 2-2. And downstairs.
We got a full count.
Left-hand batter waits. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Rizzo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next one is off the play. And the count is 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that's in for a strike. And that's a strike.
2-2.
2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. DJ LeMahieu on deck for the Yankees. Wells leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him. That's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Michael King takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Bryce Harper.
The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Harper retired. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber digs in now. Doubled his first time up. And ball 1. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
And that one off the outside edge. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Schwarber tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Trey Turner now went down on strikes his first time through. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The next offering misses, and now 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. And there's a ball.
3-1.
Three-two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets it 1-2-3. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Michael Lorenzen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Singing DJ LeMahieu earned a pretty cool distinction when he won the American League batting title with the Yankees in 2020. He became the first player in the modern era to win a batting title in both leagues. Remember, he won with the Rockies the batting title in the National League in 2016. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On a strike. The pitch. That one ripped, but foul. The pitch. Got him swinging.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's the left fielder, number 61. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike. And that's down and away. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Michael Plasmeyer getting ready to go. Brogdon, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one is inside. Down and in, moved his feet. Three and two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground right side to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike. And it's 1-1.
That's it.
Ground ball right side. Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They trail here 1-0. New pitcher on now, Luis Severino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he deals. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Severino, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a two-seamer. And there's the strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Luke Weaver getting loose out there. Severino fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Fly to right his first time. Out to short, Volpe. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He hit into a double play his first time up. Clips the outside corner, and that is strike
No ball,
1.
1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Stanton on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 1 and the Yankees nothing. Michael Plasmeyer gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And the pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. The pitch. Up the middle. Stott over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. That just misses. Ball 1. Plasmeyer in his rookie season, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The pitch. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Realmuto puts it away. Out.
Now batting,
Number 2.
the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Judge in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Turner with the throw to first. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. And it remains 1-0. New pitcher on here, Luke Weaver.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Well, one-run game, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Flied out his first time. Here comes a pitch. And misses inside. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 245 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And now 2-0.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
The pitch. That one well upstairs. And now 3-1. Three-1 is on the way. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Bryson Stott. 1 for 2. There's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Jonathan Loaisiga, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Hamilton getting loose as well. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. At the belt and fires. Right side, hard hit. Throw on to Rizzo. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Strom.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
And here it comes. Up the middle. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Well,
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Kyle Higashioka. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
Higashioka.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a strike. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch is popped up. Harper sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Everson Pereira, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. First pitch, not close. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And that one missing low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Three-two now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And takes low for ball one.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Now a fly ball to right center. This looks like extra bases. Pereira rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now the left fielder, number 61. Ball one, no strikes. Two down, go ahead run at scoring position. reaches in there. And the count 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Soto warming up as well. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Runner leads away at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes the 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Staying in the game on defense, Kyle Higashioka. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. New arm out of the bullpen, Matt Crook.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now into the game, Oswaldo Cabrera. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, Billy McKinney. He'll be patrolling center field. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Johan Rojas. He represents the go-ahead run. The wind to kick the pitch. Just missed.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And now the lefty. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. Snap throw to first. Rojas dives back in safely. The 1-0. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So now a pinch hitter, Rodolfo Castro, and he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. Just misses with that one. The 2-2 now. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning. And that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
First pitch just misses. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. There's a swing and a miss.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. In the air, right field. Judge is under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. Kicks and fires. And that's outside.
2-2.
Rojas over at second. Sosa at first. 2 out of the inning. This one in the air, right field. Judge makes the catch. Inning over. Phillies leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Edmundo Sosa. He pinch hit last half inning, but now he's in a position he's not familiar with at all. Seems like a questionable move here. Also into the ball game, Rodolfo Castro. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Christian Pache. He takes over in right. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
now pitching for the Phillies, number 31, Craig Kimbrell.
So coming into the game now on defense, Jake Cave. He takes over as the new first baseman. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
The pitch. Now one miss.
Ball, no strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now into the ball game on defense, Weston Wilson. He'll be out in left field. Pitch hitter coming on, Oswald Peraza. 1 out, the base is empty for him. In there for strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the 0-1. And fouled off. And the 0-2. Good eye right there. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Andrew Bellotti up and loosening in the pen. Laser could be extra bases. The throw is wild and it gets away. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
1 down. And next for New York, Gleyber Torres. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a base hit on a line. Runner from third comes across, and a 2-1 ball game now. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Esteban Florial. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. And that one wrapped foul. Righty delivers. Swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Here's the 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Billy McKinney at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Torres at second with 2 down.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the righty deals. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Man at second. foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Right-handed reliever. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now it's filled up. Kyle Higashioka waiting to hit for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Dogs wanna bark and hounds wanna howl. I'm feeling beat down, wanna throw in the towel. I won't stop till I make it around. This time I'm searching.
Staying in the game on defense, Estevan Florial. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Tommy Canley into the game.
Now pitching for New York, number 41, Tommy Canley.
Well, 1-run game. JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The tying run at the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one. 0-1.
1 strike.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Derek Hall trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And a foul ball. That's in there. That is strike 2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Andrew Bellotti taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now into the game, Cody Clemens. He'll play second.
Now playing second base, number
Kyle
23,
Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. First time up was a pop out. And a pitch. And strike one to the catcher. Bellotti, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And there's a strike. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. And a pitch. Upstairs.
Oh, that's high.
Two-0. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
LeMahieu stands in now and watches strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the next pitch is way outside. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man aboard. Here's the left fielder, number 61. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And the 1-0 misses low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Strike 2.
2-2.
Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. Wilson going back some more, and caught on the warning track. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and one man left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 2 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Clay Holmes. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Clay Holmes.
Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Oh, 0-2 now. That one ran inside, almost got him. The 1-2. Ripped to third and caught. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Jake Cave, the next to hit, takes outside. And the 1-0. Now 1-1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him! And now 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now Weston Wilson came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate. Here's a 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to one or two key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.